the flow of blood in the vein is affected naturally. How is that? The contraction of the heart creates a high pressure which allows the blood to be pushed into the artery. And in the artery, the blood pressure is still quite high. That pressure will force the blood to enter into the capillary. But when the blood flows the distance from artery into the capillary, when the distance has increased, the blood pressure will reduce, which whereby in the vein, blood pressure is very low, which may not be very sufficient to force the blood to flow in the vein. And a second situation, when we stand, for example, blood have to flow back up from the leg to the heart against gravity, which makes it very much more difficult. So what actually causes the blood to flow in the vein? Our muscles contract so that we can move. That means, for example, let's say this hand, this is the bicep muscle. If it contracts, it actually pulls the two bones here. It pulls it near your hand. So the reason why you are able to move your hand is because that bicep muscle contract. Same it goes also if I talk about walking. Your leg muscles contract, it pulls the bones. That's why you're able to move and walk. Okay. Now, when muscle contract, it expands. Okay. This is the muscle in a relaxed condition. This is the vein, and there are valves inside the vein. When the muscle contracts so that you can move, the muscle expands. So you see a contracted muscle, it expands. When it expands, what happens? It has actually squeezed the vein. You can see here the vein which is having an open volume, but inside here the vein is squeezed. So what happens? The blood inside the vein is forced to move. So the heart pressure was not necessary here, but the squeezing of the vein when the muscle contract caused the blood to be forced. So the blood that's coming down here, that's a backflow. The valve immediately closed, causing the blood to flow back on the direction it's supposed to flow.